from CLE. I'm here with Blake from Ferality.
That's it.
So the first question, can you explain the name of the store, and then I guess the story of the store, like how it came about?
Sure, no problem. The store is called Ferality, and the idea for the store came from an article I read in New York Magazine called The Ferality Show. And I'd recently moved back to the U.S. I was living in London for a couple of years working in PR, and just was thinking, like, what's next? And came across this article called The Ferality Show, and thought it was a crazy name for an article, read through it, and pulled out the dictionary and was like, what does this word mean? And thought it meant a return to the wild from domestication. And after having read the article, it made perfect sense. The theme for the article was basically just that people have become really accustomed to having opportunities handed to them and unaccustomed to having to make opportunities for ourselves.
What separates the Ferality Show from other boutiques and other boutiques?
I think in this neighborhood, certainly it's really different. There's nothing really that offers like mid-range to high-end contemporary stuff around on the Lower East Side. We offer, you know, a range of price points. I think we offer things like T-shirts that retail for like $30, and there's not a lot of stores around here, certainly, that you can buy anything for $30. So that's something special and different about it.
What do you guys look for when you're selecting your brands that you want to carry in your store?
I think that was really challenging because you want it to be stuff that is good for the neighborhood, appropriate for the neighborhood. The Lower East Side tends to be very like edgy, and everyone is very up on like what's new, and not just what's new, like what's next. So you can't just have like, oh, this is cool right now. You have to have stuff that's coming, like the next thing that's coming that almost nobody else knows about yet. They don't want to know like what everyone else is wearing. They want to know why they should wear what might be the next thing. So that was tricky. Price range was obviously important. It's a lot of young people, young professionals, students, so I wanted to make sure that we had options that were affordable for everyone.
What's the trend to watch?
I think, that's a great question. I think denim is like really big right now, and I think selvage denim, like rough denim, is something that's just coming back in a really strong way. And it's funny, at first even to me it was like, but this isn't soft. But now when I feel jeans, it's like the rougher they are, the better they feel. I think sunglasses are just like crazy right now. Like even fall, like people don't care that it's not summer. If people come in and they go straight for the sunglasses, I think that's like definitely just still going to be really strong trends. I think people like taking fashion into their own hands is the biggest trend, because I think designers who are doing things that are just different, they're doing it themselves. They don't have like, it's not mass produced, people who make things at home. Like I think all of that is really coming around right now.
So you lived in London for a while, so European or American fashion for a while?
I have to be honest and say European fashion. I think that is a lot of what inspired me to open the store.
What makes a perfect clothing store?
I think personality. You can get clothes anywhere, and I think going into a store and like feeling the space. I have people come in here and they're like, the vibe is like nice. They feel comfortable. They feel at home. I wanted to have a space where people felt comfortable coming in the door and just kicking it.
So shopping advice. What was the number one? What's the good piece of advice you would give somebody who's shopping? How do you get more bang for your buck, or the best clothes?
I've been thinking about this lately. All right, I feel like a store owner knows what is and isn't a good deal in their store. Like they know what's value for money. Like, and I can tell you in the store what's the best like value for your dollar in here right now. But no one comes in and asks that question because people probably think that you'll like be dishonest with them. But there are certain things that are just a good deal. Like some are things that we had to mark down because we just had to, but it like hurt really badly because we know the quality of it, you know? So I have told myself that if I go shopping the next time that ever happens, if that ever happens again, I'll go into a store and ask the buyer or the owner, like, what's a good deal in here? Like, what do you suggest? What do you think? Like, ask, I think, communicate with the store owner because they can tell you what.
I want you to say the first word that comes to your mind after I give you the sentence.
Okay.
So college was?
Awesome.
Dating is?
Hard.
Music represents?
Love.
Good style is?
Timeless.
Clothes are?
Everything.
Ferality will be?
Ferocious.
Okay. That's it.